Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Texas's offense comes on the field first today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
How about that to start the game off by this defense? The offense decides to drop back on the first play, and this quarterback has no time at all because of the pressure up front.
It's a shotgun run call. They bring him down right at the 20. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
The Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately.
Breaks into the clear. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a first down.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
The first down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down. Longhorns will have first and 10 here. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Throwing off play action. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
So the Georgia State Panthers offense comes out for their first possession today. And of course, in the spotlight here, this quarterback is one of the early season Heisman candidates, Kirk. Obviously a long way to go, but he's off to a good start and certainly has potential to be in the hunt all season.
Yeah, that's a great word, potential. He's doing everything that's been asked of his coaches, been a great leader for his team. Let's see how he can get started today and try to play another great game.
First down, they go right back to him. Gets the first and still running. What a move. Makes one man miss, picks up the first down before they stop it. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier. and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness. And
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even, we can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Fire to the right side, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Has the first down and more. Here he goes. Past the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Longhorns.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Extending the play now. Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here's the second down play. Switch it up here, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker. And now a fourth down decision coming up. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Bringing pressure. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, but what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Handoff from the shotgun. First down, looking for more now. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31. The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield on play action.
Longhorns are going to cash in here in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And that catch is hauled in. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. QB keeps it himself. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive. And now the kickoff team will boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Georgia State offense on the field now. Remember, that last possession went for it, 4th down, and got stopped. Ended up costing them a field goal. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, in which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 37. The game makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The game makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty. Third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. The shotgun handoff here. They stop him, but it's a first down. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick catch.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Some hard running there through a tackle. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Send the back in motion. Going to pick up the third and short through the air. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now. Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. The offense takes a timeout to talk things over. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Let's go! Let's go!
The quarterback keeps it here. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Texas.
And there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. And the Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession was just old-school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Defense is coming after him. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Crosses the 35. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And he spikes it and stops the clock. They'll have a chance at a long field goal here before halftime. So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. 2 workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Longhorns will kick this away to start the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. First play of the second half to keep it on the ground. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, help him just get 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
They test the middle to get stopped. That one goes nowhere. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Change of pace, now looking to throw the football. Quarterback looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. First down and 10.
This quarterback is making his big plays in the most critical moments in this game. Not only does he come up with a first down, but he picks up huge yards. And how did it get done? Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. And then how about him directing traffic as he moves downfield to pick up extra blockers? It's a really nice run.
Grab made by the tight end. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. The offense now operating in the red zone. The shotgun running play call. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Georgia State.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Handoff here from the shotgun. Now it's the spin move. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. Second down play coming up for this offense. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. Longhorns come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. First down, looking to throw the football. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now. Catch made over the middle. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. The Longhorns will line up to put it away. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Georgia State offense on the field now. They'll run it from the gun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And he's got it again. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Moves out of the pocket. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. It's becoming a solid drive. They got a first down right at the 49. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. 2nd down after that run in the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield, they get a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
He hands it off from the gun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on 4th down. Maybe the last shot here. Short pass finds the tight end. Good enough for first down yardage. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. This defense just cannot get off the field. A long march moves on. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackle down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Panthers. They jump on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires it on the move. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Completion good for first down yardage for this offense.
Here we go.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They come up empty in the end zone as the clock runs out. That will wrap the game up. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the UConn Huskies. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Georgia State Panthers. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the UConn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll bring it out. And the ball is loose on the return. Well, that could have been disastrous. Able to recover it and retain possession on the opening kickoff. So Connecticut's offense will take the first swing of the game. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up.
There he goes! Brought down at the 21, but a really big play there to pick up 10. Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Great reaction by this defense. Immediately on the catch. Swarming to the ball. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game. Now on second down. He'll do it himself. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Wants to throw again. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. And the Huskies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll leave it with him. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Georgia State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
They'll go back to the ground. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and throw downfield.
And nice job by the defense, staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Here comes the heat. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. Keeps it and gets past the chains. Turning it on. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The Panthers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. The UConn offense goes back to work. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Grab behind the line. It's Avant. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Georgia State has the lead here. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away.
Well, the offense is trying to throw for it in their own end on 3rd down, and quarterback receiver not quite on the same page, and they're lucky because that was almost picked off.
He'll field the punt, and the returner will be brought down. Georgia State takes over, ready to send out the offense. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David. Oh, he's got some space. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. And the Panthers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They're going to ride this running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. The Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Give to the running back. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. And the Panthers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia State. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you. It came down to the final quarter, clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the game.